1962 Lincoln Cent. Welcome back, coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we are diving into the 1962 Lincoln Cent, a classic coin from the era of the Lincoln Memorial design. While most of these cents are common, certain high-grade examples and rare varieties can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and record auction prices. History of the 1962 Lincoln Cent. The Lincoln Cent has been a staple of U.S. coinage since its introduction in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial Reverse, introduced in 1959, replaced the original wheat ear design and was used until 2008. The 1962 Lincoln Cent was struck at two U.S. Mint locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, 606,045,000 minted; Denver Mint, DE mint mark, 1,793,148,400 minted. Despite its large mintage, high-grade specimens and rare varieties remain valuable to collectors. Design of the 1962 Lincoln Cent. The 1962 Lincoln Cent retains the classic Lincoln Memorial design, first introduced in 1959. By Frank Gasparo. Obverse, front side, features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The inscriptions include, "In God We Trust." Above Lincoln's head, "Liberty" to the left, the year, 1962. To the right, if minted in Denver, a small D mint mark appears below the date. Reverse, back side, features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can see Lincoln's statue inside the memorial, a small but significant detail. The inscriptions include, "United States of America" at the top, "E pluribus unum" above the Lincoln Memorial. The denomination, 1 cent, at the bottom. The 1962 Lincoln Cent was made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the standard composition for pennies from 1909 to 1982. Rarity and value of the 1962 Lincoln Cent. The value of a 1962 Lincoln Cent depends on its condition, rarity, and whether it has a rare error or variety. Circulated condition, worn coins, face value, $0.01. Slightly better condition, 5 cents, $0.10, because millions were minted. Circulated examples hold little premium unless they have an error. Uncirculated condition, mint state grades, MS60 to MS64, $1, $5 MS65, strong luster, few marks, $10, $15 MS66, $25, $50 MS67. High grade, rare, $500, $1, 500. Auction highlight, a 1962 Lincoln Cent graded MS67 by PCGS sold for over $2, 500. Proof 1962 Lincoln Cent, Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint also struck proof versions of the 1962 Lincoln Cent. These were made for collectors and feature sharper details and a mirror-like finish. Proof, PR65, $5, $15. Proof, PR67 deep cameo, $50, $100. Proof, PR69 deep cameo, near perfect grade, $500, $1. 500 rare errors and varieties of the 1962 Lincoln Cent. Some 1962 Lincoln Cents have errors and varieties that make them highly valuable. Here are the most notable ones. 1. 1962 D over D mint mark, RPM, repunched mint mark. Some 1962 D cents have a repunched D mint mark where the mint mark was stamped twice. Value, $20 to $200, depending on the grade. 2. 1962 double die obverse, DDO, or reverse, DDR, Some 1962 Lincoln cents show doubling in the inscriptions or design elements due to a minting error. Look for doubling in Liberty, in God We Trust, or the date. Value $100 to $1,000, depending on the strength of the doubling. Point 3. 1962 off-center strike. If a cent is struck off-center, the value depends on how much of the design is missing. A 10% off-center strike might be worth $50 to $150, while a 50% off-center could sell for $500 plus. 4. 1962 clipped planchet. If a part of the coin is missing due to an incomplete punch, it's a clipped planchet error. Value $50 to $200, depending on the size of the clip. Point 5. 1962 Lincoln cent struck on a wrong planchet. Some 1962 cents were accidentally struck on nickel or dime planchets. If you find a lighter or smaller penny, it could be an error worth $1,000. $5,000. If you think you have an error coin, getting it authenticated by PCGS, NGC, or Annex is the best way to determine its true value. Auction records for the 1962 Lincoln cent. Here are some of the highest auction prices for 1962 Lincoln cents. 1962 Lincoln cent, MS67 RD, PCGS $2, 500 plus 1962 proof. Lincoln cent, PR69 deep cameo $1, 500 plus 1962 DRPM, repunched mintmark, MS66 RD $400 plus 1962 double die error, MS65 RD $1,000 plus. How to sell a 1962 Lincoln cent. If you have a 1962 Lincoln cent and want to sell it, follow these steps. Check its condition. Coins in MS67 or higher are much more valuable. Look for rare errors. A double die, off-center strike, or clipped planchet can be worth big money. Get it graded. If you have a high grade or rare variety, getting it certified by PCGS or NGC will increase its value. Sell online. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are great for selling collectible coins. Visit a local coin dealer or show. You can also sell to local coin shops or attend coin shows for potential buyers. Final thoughts. The 1962 Lincoln cent is a great piece of U.S. numismatic history. While most are only worth face value, certain high-grade specimens and rare errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you have one, be sure to check its condition, look for rare varieties, and consider getting it graded. You might be holding on to a hidden treasure. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1962 Lincoln cent. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting insights.